Hey guys, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. First off, I don't even know what else to say other than thank you to all the people who have came and checked out my video and subscribed. This week has been crazy. We went from 700 subscribers to almost 1,500 in 5 days. So I mentioned in a couple of videos that once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway, but can't just have a video where I give something away. So we're gonna go over a few things that I didn't fully know how to use before. So I kind of assumed they weren't working, but thankfully, a lot of super helpful people in the comments gave me some tips and tricks to get it going. So I'm gonna share that with you. Now, first off, we'll start with what is the giveaway? You know what? I decided the giveaway is going to be this phone right here, the Infinix Smart 6 HD. Now, if you guys watched the last video, if you didn't, feel free to check it out, but just a quick update. This is a dual SIM smartphone, and it's nice for what it is. It's not super expensive. It's about a $90 phone on Temu. So again, I'm also gonna have the links down below for my Temu stuff. It's super helpful if you guys use them to buy stuff. Just click on the link down below first, go check it out. I got a discount code down there. It's fun. It's a lot of fun stuff, and some of it is quite useful. Actually, most of it. I've been surprised a lot by this stuff. So, it's not just gonna be the phone though. I'm gonna throw in a pair of Bluetooth headphones with them from one of my headphone videos. We'll start with that, and a bit later, people pointed out that I didn't really test out the phone very well because they wanted to see texts and calls. So you know what, we'll jump right into that right now. All right, so with this phone, I decided to use my Mint Mobile SIM card. It's a good little pay-as-you-go kind of plan, or you can pay ahead, stuff like that, really cheap plans. I keep it as a second phone for work. So I put it in here. I had to go through a bit of settings. You know, Mint Mobile had a whole section. It took me maybe 5 minutes. And I did get the phone working for texts and internet, but no voice calls. So that could just be because of the network. I did also find out that this phone was originally branded for T-Mobile. So if you have T-Mobile, or some other company and you'd like to try to win this phone, just comment down below. I'll tell you what to comment at the end. Got to make sure you stick around for that one. A couple really cool features about this phone. Fairly decent camera for an 8 megapixel, fairly decent video quality. I'll put some clips in here for you. So this is the video and audio from the Infinix Smart 6 smartphone. And it has dual SIM capabilities. I'm sure this phone will work with a lot of different companies. I may have even set it up wrong. Also, it is only 4G, it's not 5G, but we'll run some speed tests here and check it out. I'm gonna compare it to my S22 Ultra 5G, and we'll just kind of see how the speeds compare. All right, so as you can see, obviously S22 is a little bit faster, but not bad. With that speed, you can still play any games you want, you can still stream movies in HD, no problem at all. So again, if you want a chance to win this phone, stick around to the end and we'll talk about it. All right, next up, thing I want to touch on too. So this super tiny camera here. We went over this, we unboxed it. It wasn't very expensive. I'll put the price up here, and I could not get this thing to work. I read through all of the instructions, which are interestingly worded, but I finally did get this thing to record a clip. So I will say, video quality is not super impressive. I'll throw it up over here, let you check it out. I may have gotten this little guy to work. What do you guys think of the quality? Probably amazing. But it does work. And for the price, if it's something simple you need, I couldn't get the motion detect to work. Honestly, I had a lot of trouble just getting it to actually record video. There's only 2 buttons on this thing, and it's on and then an M. And there's different combinations of buttons, but it did work. So on my initial video, this guy did not work. And it does. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a shorter video. I'm trying to move through the mistakes I made, you know. Now, this guy, it took a while, but I finally got this thing to work. This thing, actually pretty cool. So, camera quality isn't bad, and it works in its entirety. Click the button, it rings on the wireless unit, which you plug into any USB dongle. And then it rings on your phone. As long as you are connected to the Wi-Fi, it comes through pretty quick. Okay, so when you call, it comes up here and it says ringing. Gives you the option to answer or hang up. And it has the camera. So if we hit answer, I'm gonna have to mute the microphone or it goes crazy. But you can see here that it's showing exactly what the camera sees, and the quality isn't horrible. So for a cheap safety thing for the house, this little guy here, pretty fantastic, honestly. Once I got it to work, it wasn't horrible. It's just the first time I think there was an issue with the app. So we got it fixed, and after the app was working right, it took maybe 5 minutes to install. So this goes up to the highly recommend category for an easy ring type doorbell. Seriously, check this thing out, it's neat. Now for an actual unboxing. This little guy here somehow got lost in one of the unboxings. So this thing here is for your key ring or keys or remote or whatever you want to put it on. So what this little guy does is if you lose something, then you simply open up the app on your phone. Once you have the app open, you click on the tag and it will start beeping wherever it is. Once you click the button on the tag, because you found it, it stops beeping. A couple weird things with this though is when you walk out of range for the Bluetooth on this, it automatically alarms. I believe there are some settings where you can change that. But this might be for like a wallet or keys or something, so you want to make sure they're always near you. But when you're walking in and out of the house and not going somewhere, that could be a little bit annoying. I could not find the settings to do it. Maybe somebody can tell me down in the comments below. But I think this thing right here was under $2. Now, it doesn't offer any kind of GPS tracking, but for local things that get lost all the time, check this guy out. Links will be down below. This next one isn't from Temu, but a company reached out to me and asked me if I would like to check out this. They're not a sponsor. They just wanted to send over the product and see what I thought about it. When I talked to some people who have one of these, they were like, that is awesome. You need to try it out. So what this thing is here, this is a water flosser, also known as a water pick. So I thought I would check it out since I don't have one. Now I'm gonna unbox it. I will try it out and let you guys know what I think. I'm sorry I'm not going to put my camera in front of my teeth. That's a little weird for me. Okay, nice sturdy box. Inside you have, it's called the portable oral irrigator. All right. Looks like you have 4 different tips. Let's go ahead and check these out first. Okay, so this one looks like it's a very pointy tip with a rubber nozzle on the end. This one is a wider tip. This one kind of looks like a spoon, maybe for getting the back of your teeth, I'm guessing. And this one has a little brush on it. That's kind of neat. Then of course you have your little charging cable here. Looks like 4 different tips. These ones are actually all different. I thought they would be extras. Okay, cool, cool. We'll check those out. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the middle tips, medium-sized hole, pretty neat. Comes with a lot of accessories here. Now, I've never used a water flosser, so the people who I've talked to who have used one are crazy excited about this whole idea. I guess there's a couple of different kinds. But yeah, this is the one they sent over. It has a water chamber in the bottom. Looks like you fill it right here. And it's got its own built-in battery. And that is your charging port, which comes with a rubber stopper. Now, if you turn it on, you can hear the pump go, but if it's like any normal pump, it's probably not good to run it like that. It has multiple different modes and a quick release feature for the heads. So this guy's just kind of neat. I appreciate Joy sending this over for me to check out. Now, they do have him on Amazon right now, and they said that my customers can get a 10 or 20% off discount by using the link down below. So I told them I would check it out. Yeah, I will try this out tonight, and I will update the comments with what I think about it. But seriously, I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about water flossers? Have you used them? Do you care? Did you know it was a thing? Let me know. So this guy, the CC308 signal detector. Now, when I turn this thing on, here, I'll show you. It instantly starts to vibrate and peaks out. I thought it was broken, maybe just a gimmick, because it's got like a vibrating motor inside, kind of odd. I assume for $6 or $7, it probably just didn't work. But again, this video is all about help I've gotten from the commenters. I really appreciate it. So if you take this thing and you turn it up to where it barely goes off, and then you put it next to something that uses a signal, it goes up. Now, it will go up. Now, I did notice that it works a little bit better when it's near something that's using data. But you can see it going. Yeah, you can see that it totally detects. When it's on Wi-Fi, it detects a lot less. But if you watch the phone, it can actually detect the signals. So this thing actually works. Now, the red lens inside, along with the flashing light, is an IR detector. I didn't have anything IR worthy to test it on. I did try it on a couple of cameras that I had with no luck there, but the signal tester works. So if you're trying to find something that's putting out a wireless signal, this will do it. It's pretty neat. Now with this little guy here, this didn't have quite enough of a signal with the low power Bluetooth to set it off. But I did put the time in testing it, and I appreciate your comments once again. To our next controversial review. A couple people didn't like that I tested this jumper box on a V8. Now I did say I didn't have a 4-cylinder vehicle to test it on. As one of the viewers stated, it is rated for a 1.6 or 1.8 liter 4-cylinder. But I did manage to test this on a 1.8 turbo Volkswagen that had a dead battery the other day, and it took about 15 minutes of sitting, but it did work. So that's pretty neat. Now I'm kind of thinking, what if I had like 3 or 4 of them? Would they start something bigger? Would you guys want to see that test? Is that worth checking out? Let me know what you think. Like I said, this is gonna be a shorter video. I really just want to come on, show you guys a few things, touch up some inconsistencies with the products I've reviewed, because I want to give you guys the best feedback on these products that I possibly can. Links to all these will be down below. Make sure to check them out. And now that you've gotten to the end, if you would like to enter for a chance to win this, what I want you to comment down below is I want you to comment 1500, the number 1500, and then tell me why you want the phone. What would you do with it? Okay, so that's about it for the video today, but coming up soon, I did just order all the stuff for a highly suggested video. The next Temu haul is going to be car accessories. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something a little different. It's gonna involve a Jeep, and it might not be in this room. Come on back and find out. All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you on the next one.